Prasanna Rao at this point on the broadcast. He's also an entrepreneur. Prasanna, do you believe entrepreneurs, India Inc. must directly engage with farmers as well? There needs to be more communication of government as well, perhaps assurance needs to be given. Taranjit also made some very important points. Perhaps you can react to them. And also, what do you make of, direct engagement like IT professionals in Hyderabad are doing, as Kiran was just telling us?
Oh, I think that's extremely encouraging to see, civil society in action, in this particular manner. But to say that, it's going to be the responsibility of civil society to solve for economic problems of farmers, that's a little far-fetched. There's an overall ecosystem that exists here. There are businesses, there are entrepreneurs, there are corporations, there are different entities which have to play their own roles in order to solve for this problem. Having said that, as responding to your first question, I think it's imperative that businesses interact with farmers. And some of the inefficiencies that exist today in the overall value chain will have to be done away with. There is a bit of disintermediation which is required. At the same time, some of the perils of Indian agriculture also has been primarily due to the fact that it is not to a large extent market oriented, and we'll have to create that balance between market orientation of agriculture vis-a-vis the development goals of farmers. And this is where I think there is a bit of a disconnect between saying that there has to be a minimum support price for commodities or different crops, and rather to look at a way that if the farmers' benefit and welfare needs to be looked at, can we look at a mechanism which is more welfare oriented without distorting markets? In a way, the way I have seen this is that MSPs certainly provide a certain benchmark price, and they have to. At the same time, if there is a market, because today we do not have insulated markets, we have markets which are influenced by other economies, by what is produced in Pakistan, by what is produced in Bangladesh, by what is produced in Brazil, and to say that if as an economy we distort markets for achievement of development objectives, we'll have to create a balance there, and that balance is something which is very important. Now, coming to the fact that or the issue of trust deficit, I think it certainly exists in the way the laws have been enacted. I think it has only promoted that distrust. I don't think anybody would come out and say that the spirit of the laws are in any way deficient. They are extremely important, and these reforms have been long overdue. But I think more engagement in order to address the core issues which farmers are talking about is going to be important. And also, the thing around corporatization, it is to be understood that corporates handle a very small portion of the entire agriculture produce.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it at that. We're completely out of time. My thanks to all of our guests for joining us.